Speaking of mind games and stuff, how was it training with Shaolin monks in Mongolia?
Yeah, good. You know, it was an experience for Tyson that he seemed to enjoy. So it looks like he's paying dividends. Yeah,
Something you'd recommend to other fighters to look into?
100%.
We've been talking a lot about improvement today and stuff like that. I think after the Wilder fight, people thought, well, if Fury could do that to him off this crazy time away, the next time they box, Fury's going to be lighter, better. Is that how you see it? Do you think this 20 to 40% improvement we've seen is enough to just make it less competitive on Wilder's half?
I'm a realist, and at the end of the day, Tyson's improving, but I'm sure that Deontay Wilder will be improving as well. You know, in my eyes, Tyson outboxed Deontay Wilder. How much more can you do and outbox somebody for 10, let's say 9 rounds if you want to give another round to Wilder? But at the end of the day, like I say, I'm a realist, and I know that Deontay Wilder, if he lands that right hand, can end the fight or completely change the fight upside down. So he's always going to be a dangerous man. He's never going to be 100% certain. But as long as Tyson's improving, that's all we can do. And that he has been doing, yeah.
Speaking of that, I think we heard you angry after the fight. What did you feel like when Wilder dropped him in the 12th? What was that emotion like? And then how did you feel when Tyson popped back up?
Well, when he got knocked down, I remember looking, and I stood up, and I remember looking across, and I remember thinking, nothing's moving. Not like he'd been knocked down, and there was no movement. His hands were still, his feet were still, his legs were still. I thought it was the end of the fight. And then I ended up actually in a row with the commission at the time. And I remember after having a row, I turned around and he's back on his feet, and I was like, what the is going on? And then he got back up, started flying into Wilder, and I was like screaming no. I was thinking to myself, look, we've lost the round, let's just see the round out. And like I say, there was not 0.001% chance I thought we'd lost that fight. I thought all we need to do is get through this round. But it was what it was.
Ben, how do you think he got, what was it that got him up from that knockdown, do you think?
A few things. God, he's a religious man, a God-fearing man, a good man, and you know, God works in mysterious ways, but also Tyson's experience, the fact that he knows not to rush to get up, he's been in that situation before, the fact that his bloodline, where he comes from, the way he's been brought up, never quit. He's got a travelling man's heart. He's also very open. He will speak about. We had a guy in camp called Lawrence Okolie, very good British fighter. I remember Tyson speaking to him through camp to say, if you ever get knocked down, and was explaining what to do. And when you keep talking about something, it will end up sinking in unconsciously as well, subconsciously and unconsciously. I think that played a part as well, and he's always, in the same respect, he's always come out and said, to beat me you have to nail me to the canvas. And like I say, when you keep repeating that, that will sink in.
Ben, you mentioned God, your faith and Tyson is quite a big thing for both of you. Is that how much of your relationship is built around that? How important is that to what you have?
Yeah, of course. When you're similar and like similar things and get on, you know, it's easier. You do have that. You gel. You know, it's not like we're complete opposites. I can tell he will act. If he's upset and doesn't like something, he would act the exact same way as I would react and behave. So I can tell if something's wrong and if something's pissed him off, because we're very similar like that. So obviously it does help the relationship.
Have you discussed your faith with each other?
Yeah, all the time we will. You know, we all went to church the other day. Out here, we've done the same when we was in LA.
Is that something you do at every camp? You find a church and go every week?
We always go, yeah.
And
How much of a strength do you think that is, having that extra one beyond just the gym?
Powerful than the man above.
And Ben, I know you're Tyson's trainer, not Deontay's, but at the same time, did you think he deserved more credit for, even though most people thought he lost the fight, for trying to go after a guy 30 pounds heavier than him, having that conviction for throw all 12 rounds? Do you think Wilder deserved some credit too for what he showed? Or
Deontay Wilder's a freak of nature as well. He's only slightly heavier than me now, but going into the fight, I was probably heavier than him. So he can punch like a horse kicking. He's got heart, as he showed throughout the fight. He's got balls on him. And he's a lot more skilled than people give him credit for. If you watch fights like when he boxed Romain Stavern in the first fight, when he boxed Ariola, when he boxed Duapas, he has good ring generalship. He knows how to create distance, maintain distance. He understands different distances. He was varying his jab up, varying his shots up. It's a lot better, but because it doesn't look textbook or look silky smooth, so to speak, people don't give him credit, but he's a very, very good fighter, and I do believe he's the second best in the world.
Who has the faster hands, Ben? Out of Tyson and Deontay?
It's a difficult one. That's a difficult one. That is a difficult one. Actually, from getting from A to B, I don't know. A few times in that fight they ended up jabbing together with each other, catching each other, same time jabbing, because they were very similar in speed.